He was just
playing video games when he was hit by a bullet early this morning. His family tells News 8 he's on life support.
We've got team coverage for you tonight. Sierra Hignite monitoring the investigation into the shooting. Demi Johnson talking to the leader of the Indianapolis 10-Point Coalition. We'll hear from both of them in just moments.
But first, we start with Dan Klein, who spoke to neighbors. And Dan, it's a community in mourning.
Terrible and tragic were the words I heard over and over again. While some slept through the gunfire, it woke up others who immediately hit the floor. For some longtime residents on this avenue, it's an experience which has changed their view of the street for good. The memorial continues to grow on Leland Avenue, in front of a home where the silence was shattered early Thursday morning, hitting Deshawn Bills playing video games inside.
Yes, I heard the shots. It was terrible. It was just terrible. I was so nervous. I'm still nervous.
Dorothy Gillard remembers watching Deshawn play basketball.
I seen them out there all the time.
She's lived on Leland for decades, in the house just a block away from 34th and Emerson.
I've been living here for 55 years.
But after the last 24 hours, maybe not for much longer.
I'm not able to take all this stuff anymore. Just told my daughter me and her gonna go looking for me a senior apartment.
Next door,
everybody got to calm down, get common sense.
Lester Shirley is out rocking on his front porch. He slept through the whole thing, but says Deshawn would walk by occasionally on his way to the store and seemed like a nice kid.
It's a tragic for people trying to prove a point.
He's got security cameras, but they don't have the ability to record, at least for now. He's getting more equipment for protection soon.
Yeah, I'm going to get the court and get it and protect myself.
But more than anything else, the emotion Thursday on Leland is sadness and sorrow for their neighbors dealing with tragedy.
Sorry for your loss. Something wrong in the neighborhood.
I'm just sorry. I feel bad about it. Anybody. When young people get hurt like that, it really worries me.
Deshawn Bills is a 7th grader at Arlington Community Middle School. Reporting in the studio, Dan Klein, Wish TV News 8.
Dan, thank you. We are also hearing from the people who love Deshawn most. His family tells us he was just being a kid when he was shot inside his grandmother's house early this morning. His aunt says her nephew loves his family and is a happy kid. His grandmother says he likes to play basketball. They shared memories while demanding justice.
We don't have no answer. We don't know why. He was just innocent. And then playing the game, mind his own business. He didn't get in no trouble. He didn't do nothing wrong to anybody. For somebody just ripped his life away from under him like that. He was a child. He was still a baby. And you just did that to him. We don't understand why. All we want is justice for him. That's all we want. And we want answers.
Who done it and why? Why would you do this?
Deshawn's cousin tells News 8 Deshawn was at his grandmother's house for the night, and he had planned on waking up early this morning to help his family wash cars. It was Deshawn's uncle who called 911. He says Deshawn is a good kid and a hard worker.
He was a real good guy. He didn't do nothing, not for that to happen. He was only 12 years old. His uncle took him every day to work. That's all he wanted to do was go be with his uncle. And his uncle owned a mobile wash, and they cut grass and they do all that. And He was with them every day. I don't see how this happened. What was going on?
Now to the latest on the investigation. News 8's Sierra Hignite joining us now from the newsroom with what police know so far. Sierra.
Police say that they believe the shooting on Leland Avenue was a drive-by, but they are not sure if the home that 12-year-old Deshawn Bills was in was the intended target. It was around 3:30 in the morning inside of a home on Leland Avenue when family members were startled awake by the sound of gunfire.
This young man was visiting his grandparents' residence when bullets entered the home while he was playing video games with his other family members.
12-year-old Deshawn Bills had been shot and is now on life support at Riley Hospital for Children.
12-year-old just hanging out with family ends up getting shot. It's highly unlikely that 12-year-old was a target.
Right now, it's not clear how many bullets hit the home.
On behalf of the Bills family, I just left the family's house. And for everybody who's behind the TVs watching, they did not ask for this. Their lives were interrupted without asking, and now they have to deal with it.
The house on the 3400 block of Leland Avenue is in City County Councilman Keith Graves' district.
I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated. Our community is frustrated, and our city is frustrated. We have seen this far too often, and the solution is within our community.
Police are not sharing any suspect information at this time, and it's not clear why someone would have been firing bullets into the home that critically injured the child, but the family is determined to figure it out.
But as a community here in Indianapolis, we have got to take a different approach. This makes no sense, to be honest.
Somebody taking her grandchild. She don't want vengeance, she wants justice. She don't want another grandmother to feel what she's feeling.
At last check, Deshawn was still on life support at Riley Hospital for Children. Anyone with information on this case is being asked to call the homicide line directly. That number, 317-327-3475. Of course, as always, you can leave an anonymous tip by calling Crime Stoppers. Reporting, Sierra Hignite, Wish TV News 8.
Sierra, thank you. This case does bring up painful memories of a child shot and killed while sitting in his home last April.
Today, Reverend Charles Harrison shared a tweet reminding people that 8-year-old Roderick Payne Jr.'s case is still unsolved. News 8's Demi Johnson joining us now. And Demi, Reverend Harrison says he's worried.
Yeah, Reverend Harrison says he's worried because he says shootings where kids are not the intended target can sometimes be tougher to solve. Reverend Harrison tells me that frustrates him, especially when people in the community know something and won't speak up. That's why Harrison says it's important to keep unsolved cases fresh in people's minds. Today's shooting reminded him of another in April of last year. Police say a bullet went through a home on North Tacoma Avenue, killing 8-year-old Roderick Payne Jr. His parents were with him inside when it happened. Harrison says it's getting tough to stay positive when children aren't safe in their own homes.
These children who have their whole lives before them is now cut short. You know, they're innocent, didn't have nothing to do with anything, in their homes, minding their own business. And now, you know, one is in the hospital fighting for his life, and the others that we're talking about are dead.
Reverend Harrison spoke with Roderick Payne Jr.'s mother today. She told Harrison her son's death is still too painful for her to talk about. His murder is still under investigation, and so far no suspect information has been released. In studio, Demi Johnson, Wish TV News 8.
Demi, thank you very much. Well, if you missed any part of our coverage today, head to wishtv.com. There you'll find stories and the entire news conference from the mayor and the police chief, plus the passionate speech given by a local community activist. You'll find that in the As Seen on Wish TV section. It's at the top of the homepage.